Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Alex. This is Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for the online writing course, or for the online course called the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT. And you, my friend, got trouble. You probably, you really need to work a lot on those writing skills. If you're looking for 27, I'm reading your essay right now. It's going to be a really tough road for you. So let's take a look at your essay now. You sent me 2 essays. I'm only going to comment on one of them right now. Remember that I have an additional service that you can use, and I will comment on all 20 of your independent and integrated writing practice tests because it takes a lot of time to go over an essay. In fact, I will rewrite it for you to show you what it takes to get 30 out of 30. Okay, so let's look at your first essay. Now, if I remember correctly, the question is, what is the best way to reduce stress? And then give examples and reasons to support your point of view, right? So you say in the first paragraph, stress is not a fresh word to people nowadays. Since the beginning of the century, more and more people have this problem. So that's what's called a comma splice. You're joining 2 different independent clauses with a comma. That's going to kill your grammar. Be careful. Most doctors recommend stress as a sickness. That is why they suggest to spend time in a relaxing activity such as reading books, doing exercise, or working in their gardens. Therefore, it is kind of interesting to find out the reason behind. Your second sentence is a run-on. So you're having problems with sentence formation. Be careful. Now, your introduction is a little bit short. You probably want to add about 25 words onto that, before you get to your thesis, but it looks like you have a thesis. You say, they spend time in relaxing activities such as reading books, doing exercise, or working in their gardens. It's kind of interesting to find out the reason behind. To me, I don't know about that. You might say, it's interesting to find out how each of these activities reduce stress. If you say that, that keeps that final sentence in that first paragraph connected to the writing task. Now let's take a look at your topic sentences in your body paragraphs. You say, first of all, to read good books will be a good way to avoid stress. Yes, that's a good topic sentence. It's arguable and it connects to the first point of your thesis, which is reading books. Okay, your third paragraph, you say, but as far as I know, exercising helps people to be healthy and with good shape. This one's not good. This is a terrible topic sentence. It's not really arguable, and it doesn't relate to the idea of stress. If you're going to bring up exercise, you have to bring it up within the context of how it reduces stress. Again, you say exercising help people to be healthy and with good shape. If you said this, comma, both of which are important in helping people feel less stress in their lives, and then you talk about those ideas. So I think that topic sentence doesn't work very well. Okay, let's go to your next one. There is no doubt that some activities that people prefer to do is work in their gardens. Again, not a good topic sentence. The purpose of your topic sentence, Alex, is to create what's called an argument, to set what your argument is in the beginning, and then you spend time in the body paragraph defending that argument. But you begin paragraphs 3 and 4, you're beginning them with more statements and not arguments, and it doesn't give you the kind of tone you're looking for this independent writing task. Okay, your conclusion, all in all, if whole the facts are contemplated, we can easily find the research that practice some activities such as reading, playing, working in a specific activity would help people to avoid stress and will improve their style of life. Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole essay, but I can now give you some feedback. You need to work on improving your organization, and you need to do a better job creating what's called arguable topic sentences. But that's not your biggest problem. You have huge problems with sentence formation. Write this down. Comma splice, run-on sentences, fragments. Also, understanding punctuation. You might want to write down some of those key words. These are things that you're having problems with in your writing. Now, the next thing is what is your score and why? Okay, so, and keep in mind that I have a tendency to be a little bit harder on the grading than some of my IBT human raters like Nate. Remember, I'm an English professor at California State University, San Bernardino, and I look at the essay as a college-ready essay. Are you ready to turn in a writing assignment in my college writing class? And right now the answer is no. You're not ready. You don't have good control over your grammar, over your language use, or your sentence formation, and you need to improve a little bit in how you organize your ideas. Okay, so let's take a look at the rubrics really fast so I can accurately give you a pretty good score here. Let's see. So for your writing, based on what I'm reading here, I'm going to put you at 2.75 out of 5 or 18 points out of 30 based on what you wrote. So you're looking for 27 points out of 30. I think that you are a little bit far from that. Now, don't have a heart attack and give up, nothing like that, but you're a little bit farther away from that than maybe you think. You have a lot of grammar problems and language problems that you have to solve if you want to get better than where you are. Now let's go to the website. What you want to do right now is go to my website, go to the writing step. And what we need to do now is to take a look at what you need to study to improve your writing score. Okay, here we go. So writing, I'm going to say you have a pretty good thesis statement, so I don't see any problems with that. I'm going to say lesson 5.1, writing effective topic sentences. I think that's very, very important for you right now. Lesson 5.1, using transitions, or using transition words to connect ideas. I think also you can do a little bit better job with that. I would say you can probably, lesson number 8, how to make your writing more coherent. I think that would be a good lesson for you to take a look at. Now let's take a look at the grammar section, and I have some suggestions there also. You can do this. Now, you can definitely get the score that you need, but you will need to solve some problems first. So lesson number 1, sentence variety, I think you need to take a look at that lesson. Lesson number 2, now don't worry about that. Lesson 3, when to use commas, I think is very important for you. Lesson 4, semicolon, colon, dash, period, question mark, exclamation point. I think that's going to be good for you. You need better control over your punctuation. And then lesson number 7, click on that. Go ahead and do that right now. That's going to take you to a website. It's called a writer's reference. At that particular website, I would recommend that you work on the writing and the grammar exercises. Do everything 3 times. This is a lot of practice, a lot of information, but you really do need to work a lot in the writing and the grammar exercises. In the writing exercise, you'll do more practice with thesis and topic sentences and using transitions and all those kinds of things. In the grammar exercises, pay very, very close attention to anything that talks about what's called sentence formation, things of that nature. So you're not having very good control of that right now. And most importantly, I think that you could definitely benefit from my additional error correction service. If you're interested in it, I'll put a link under the bottom of the video so you can learn a little bit more about this particular error correction service. But you really do need to, I think you could benefit by having me correct all the errors in your writing. Unfortunately, I cannot do that for only $35 a month. Remember, it can take me up to 1 hour to make all the necessary corrections in your essay. Okay, so now you know your score, and you also know why you got the score you did, and I even gave you some specific lessons from my online TOEFL course to help you get better. Okay, so good luck to you, and keep up the good work.